Okay, so today we're going to put together one of the 3-in-1 cube Plyo boxes. And what we recommend that you do is lay out all the pieces like this so that you make sure that all the parts are there. Right here is the internals, and then your sides and your tops. And if you notice, we have here all of these are marked with the numbers. And as you go around, the different sides are all marked so that the numbers match up. And so you've got like the 4 here, and when it's folded up, it'll go with the 4 here, and so forth. And then this one that's off to the side is going to be your top piece. But it's really important that you lay it out so that you get sort of an idea of how it looks undone, and make sure that everything is there. So step 1 here is to assemble the internal components, and it's really important here. Josh is putting this together. I want to show you. I'm going to get in kind of close so you can see. There's 2 small holes that are on the cross member pieces here. And it's very important to note where they are and how they go together. So the 2 large pieces fit together with the notch like that. And then you can see here where that hole is again. And then as Josh slides this down on, the hole in the other board is going to match up. And at this point, it's very important you have a single screw. You take a single screw and you put it through that, and it locks it together. And this is what's going to keep the internals of the box, the cross members, the support for your cube from floating around inside of the box and flopping around. Putting this together.
Okay, I'm going to start by assembling these 3 sections here. And basically what I'm going to do is, since we already had it spaced out the way they're going to line up and go together, is I'm going to put these 2 pieces together like this, and then flip the box on in, because it'll make it much simpler to screw in on the sides as well as this side. Once I do this side, I'm going to do the other side. Just makes it a little bit easier to access the pre-drilled holes.
Again, as you begin to assemble this, as long as you're following the number guidelines, the box is going to line up correctly. But we just wanted to point out one other quick thing. If you notice here, the logo in this case is upside down, and as you walk around, you'll see the 20-inch is pointing towards the logo on this box, and the 24-inch is pointing, again, towards the floor. Okay, so now we're going to assemble what's going to be the bottom or top, depending on which direction you have it in. But again, I want to point out we're following that number guideline. See, we have a 3 right here on the male part, and then a 3 here on the female part of the puzzle. And they're just gonna slide in there like so. I'll lay that down onto the top, and here where we have the pilot holes are already drilled into the male sides of the puzzle pieces, and you're simply going to drive the screws down in and through. Please note we're using a drill. If you are using a drill or a driver like this, you want to be very careful that you don't over screw. You don't want to do that. You can put this together just fine using just a simple handheld screwdriver. We've done this a lot, so we've gotten kind of used to doing it with the drill, and it goes much faster for us here at the store. Together. It's in, and at this point you can see from over here, it's now in its position, so it's 30 inches high. At this point, again, we just have a big empty cube. I'm going to take the internal cross members and we're going to place it in. Note that it can only fit into the box in one direction, and then it's just going to slide down in. And that's all there is to that. At that point, we're just going to take the top piece, and once again, point out that the numbers match up here. As you can see, we've got 7, 7, 1, and 1. So once we slide that down, puzzle is complete. At this point, again, if you've tightened in all the screws, it might take just a little bit of tapping to get that down in, but that's all there is other than repeating putting in the screws. And there it is. It's a completely assembled 3-in-1 Plyo cube, 30 inches in that direction when it's done. At this point, you have a 24-inch Plyo box. And then when you roll it onto this side with the logo facing up, you now have a 20-inch Plyo box. It's pretty simple, about 10 minutes and you're done. Thanks for watching.